My name is Clint Laskowski, and I'm the founder and CEO of Summary Medical. We're developing software to enable the insurance industry to search and automatically review medical records so they can make better decisions about applicants and policyholders. But before I tell you about that, let me take you back to the early days of the World Wide Web. In 1996, two PhD students from Stanford University developed the Google search engine. And it was a game changer because suddenly the internet felt organized and you could search for and find the information you were looking for. But Google didn't stop there. Instead, they developed dozens of successful products on top of their search engine, and today they seem to know more about us than we know about ourselves. But Google didn't stop there. Instead, they built dozens of successful products on top of their search engine. But what if these additional products were never added? In fact, what if there was no search engine at all? There's no doubt that the internet would be a darker and less valuable place without search. And yet this dark world without search is still the reality for most of the insurance industry when it comes to medical records. Let me explain with an example from life insurance. As you probably know, underwriters review the medical records of certain applicants with their permission when performing risk assessments and deciding on acceptance and pricing. Unfortunately, these records are large and complex, and worse, because of their image-based format, they're not searchable. This means underwriters cannot simply press Control F to find signs of hypertension, for example. Instead, they must read through each record page by page to find signs of health risks. This approach is obviously very inefficient. And it's risky because in life insurance, if you misidentify a health risk, it can be the difference between a profit and a loss. As a professional with more than 20 years experience in information technology, and as someone who has worked for two top carriers, I knew there had to be a better way. And so in mid-2019, I organized Summary Medical to develop software to enable insurance companies to search and automatically review medical records. We see use cases in underwriting, claims processing, and much more. Our software uses three key technologies. The first is optical character recognition, which converts image-based medical records into text files that the computer can search and manipulate. The second, and at the center of our innovations, is natural language processing, which is a type of artificial intelligence that allows computers to understand human languages. And the third is the combination of security and privacy controls that we use to keep medical records safe from prying eyes and malicious activity. In fact, security and privacy of protected health information is so important that the first version of our software is a desktop application instead of a web application. This way, all medical records stay safe and secure in your enterprise data center instead of traveling to us across the internet. Let's open this record. Now, for privacy reasons, I can't show a real medical record. So for demonstration purposes, this is a fake medical record with generic text sprinkled with dozens of medical terms. This record is 122 pages long and would take several hours for an underwriter to review. Let's skip the reading and do a search to see if this record mentions hypertension. Sure enough, we see hypertension was found 26 times in this document. This does not mean that the applicant has hypertension. In this version of our software, it's still up to the underwriter to identify actual health risks. But at least the underwriter didn't have to spend time, more than an hour to read and reread this record to find what they were looking for. Let's click on that last instance of hypertension. Here we see the last mention of hypertension, and it's followed by a prescription for a ACE inhibitor, so the hypertension is being treated. And as you can see on the right, there's a place to enter review notes without the need to switch back and forth between multiple applications. So like Google, we're starting out by providing a basic search capability that underwriters never had before. But also like Google, we're not stopping there. Instead, we're developing a suite of features that will automate reviews beyond search. These include automated search to find all doctors, all medications, and all duplicate text, for example. The automatic identification of significant health risks, and automatic recommendations on acceptance, pricing, and the need for additional tests. We believe that together these features will turn our software from a simple search engine into the centerpiece for reviewing medical records. Summary Medical is very early stage, but we're excited about our software, and we'd appreciate your help in moving forward. Here are 2 ways you can help us right now. First, if you're interested in the application of artificial intelligence to medical records in the insurance industry, we'd appreciate the opportunity to talk with you. And second, if your organization currently does review medical records manually, we'd like to pilot our basic search capability with you and partner as we develop the features in our roadmap. Again, I'm Clint Laskowski with Summary Medical, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you.